go. Like I said, I just felt something nibble at it. So I've had a ton of people ask me how to pick apart water in some of the small creeks that I fish, so I figured I'd do some of that in this video. This is a little bit different than a lot of the content I usually make, so if you learned something or enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments below. Essentially, on this particular day of fishing, the sun was out and the fishing had been decent, but nothing overly insane. I had been catching some nice fish, much like this one here. There we go. A little bit better fish. Not much, but I'm just gonna net them because if I don't, I end up having to deal with a mess that I'd rather not deal with. He's not much bigger actually, but nothing of significance. When I came upon this next hole though, I immediately recognized the potential for large fish and I started to pick it apart. Now this hole, as you can see, has a branch across it up here. In other words, if I hooked a really big fish, I have a 0% chance of landing it. So that's exciting. I love knowing before I even cast that I'm not gonna be able to land anything if it's over like 22, 23 inches. Makes me feel a little bit better when I don't. Oh, there's a nice, decent fish. Oh my gosh, dude, can you chill out, brother? Not a giant, but I'll take what I can get, you know? Chill, brother, chill, brother, chill, brother, chill, brother, chill. What'd you eat? I think you ate the upper fly. Chill out, my friend. There he is. That's a fish I could actually land out of this hole, so I'm happy with it. Thanks for playing, my friend. So I sort of mentioned why this hole piqued my interest as I walked up to it, but in general this hole was larger than some of the other holes I'd been fishing through, but even more important than that is it had cover. The back end of the hole where I caught that first fish was probably 4 foot deep with good moving water. And depth is an underrated piece of cover, but I think everyone keys in on this while fishing without really thinking much about it. But this hole had two other good things going for it, which was lots of overhanging tree cover and a large down tree at the head of the hole. Overhanging trees not only provide shade and cover, but are also great sources of food for trout because there are a lot of bugs that fall into the water off of the trees. And if you don't believe me, next time you're out walking up a creek or river, shake a limb and see what falls off. But by far the most important thing was the log at the head of the hole with a good current seam pushing up against it. If you can ever find current hitting a down tree or a root ball, you should spend extra time fishing that, especially if you're fishing for brown trout. That's because brown trout are predators, and once they hit a certain size, they almost exclusively eat other bait fish. And what this limb is to a brown trout is an ambush point. Think of the current as nature's conveyor belt, constantly pushing food and bait fish down the river. Not only that, but the log provides cover for many predators, such as birds of prey, and it's a current break for browns to sit without expending too much energy. So it's a trifecta of perfection. Let's step up and cast the back end of that. See if there's something just laying behind it that wants to knock something out. Yep, there was. He's smaller than the last one. Chill, brother, 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 chill. Dude. Oh, you came off? Did you come off? Yeah, you did. Alright, I'm just gonna let you go like this since you're clearly... Stop it. Turn around. Turn around. Dude, you are... Alright. See if there's a bigger fish in here. The problem with catching those little dinkies is... If there was a big fish sitting over in here, he's probably spooked now, unfortunately. Another thing I see often that's kind of random is that if there's a good spot for a big brown trout in a hole, I tend to catch lots of other fish in close proximity. I assume this is a result of spawning over the years, but it can be another clue to start taking your time if you come up to a hole and start catching a large number of fish in an area where you otherwise hadn't been doing nearly that well. I might get stuck there, but I'm gonna let it roll just in case. Whew. I'm gonna try to hit the right side of this real quick, like so I think I can do that without getting stuck. Oh my God, big trout, huge trout. Haven't even seen it, but just based on the head shakes, I could tell you it's a big fish. Well, yeah, if that fish goes into that branch, we're gonna be in trouble. So I'm just gonna keep walking backwards. Where are you going, dude? Yeah, Keep coming back. We do like that. Right up there underneath the branch. I knew there'd be a nice fish in there. Can't even tell how big it is yet. I'd guess he's 20 though. He may not be, I don't know. Could be a good fish though. No, he's probably not even 20. I've just been catching so many dinks here in the last second or two that... Come on in, buddy. Come on, dude. You ready? No? Apparently not. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ready now? Not yet? There he is. He's probably not 20. He's probably 18. I'll take what I can get though. Alright, I'm just gonna show this fish off like so. Chill. 18, 19-inch brown. Thanks, buddy. Sorry for pulling you out of your little tree. Tell Big Mama if she's still up there to bite, because I won't do much to her. I'll just do exactly what I did to you. Actually, if there's a Big Mama, I might take a picture.
You can learn a lot on these videos just by watching where I cast, even if I don't specifically mention it. But if you watch my casts in this scenario, you can see I focus very heavily on the edges of the current and rarely hit the fastest water. There's usually a sweet spot between the fast water and the relatively stagnant water, which is the ideal spot to cast. This is more of a product of getting my flies down quicker and in front of the trout, and changes slightly based on how heavy the flies I'm throwing are. And this is a lot of times something I feel out as I'm fishing. But generally I want my anchor fly to just barely be bumping bottom on these drifts. Having said all of that, it's also a tactical decision because brown trout are generally lazy by nature. Brown trout would rather sit in calm water and not expend a ton of energy, which is a bit different than other species like rainbow trout. So with that in mind, I usually hit the deepest water in the hole that isn't directly in the fastest current.
I like that. I like that second fly there. Chill, buddy. I don't want you to get any more wrapped up than you already are. Okay, 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 okay. You win, you win, you win. You can get as wrapped up as your little heart desires. You're right. Don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't do, buddy.
The head end of the hole is the most likely spot for you to catch a large brown trout. That's because the king of the hole gets the best spot to feed because they bully any other smaller trout that may try to take the ideal feeding lane. And as I mentioned earlier, there's a log jam at the head of this particular hole, which is about to come into play in a negative way, but it's a perfect spot for an apex predator to hide. If you're lucky, the brown trout will have pushed out of the log jam to feed when you're fishing, but a lot of times you have to get really close to the log to entice the brown to come out. This particular hole also had a crazy undercut root ball on the far left side that was an ideal spot for a big fish to be as well. Basically, this hole was perfect for a multitude of reasons, which I knew meant my likelihood of hooking a big fish was really high.
Let me play. Oh, yeah, that's a good fish. Right at the very head. I'm in trouble. I'm in so much trouble. What are the odds he's underneath the log? I think he came out. I don't even know how big this fish is. If I keep this fish out of there, I just want everybody to know that it's a miracle. Uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Huh. He looks like he's got a bigger tail. It might actually be 20. Don't go to that log. Oh my gosh, we're so in trouble. I wonder if I could just back this fish up. You think he'd back up for me? No? You know, honestly, if you just want to lift your head, I'll net you right here. It's a miracle. This fish could do so much to screw me, and he's not. Come on, dude. Quit digging. Stand up for me. Quit digging, stand up. I think the fish is confused by my dust cloud. Come on, girl. Look at this. Stop. Where are you going now? You can't go that way. I don't want you to. It is illegal. Because if you go to this log, which she's going to again, and we're in trouble. Uh-oh. Do I still have it? That is a miracle. I just had to go underneath the log. I just dodged underneath the log. I literally threw the rod underneath the log and then picked it up on the other side when it floated out. That's real. That is real. Oh my gosh. If I don't land this fish now, I'm gonna be really upset. Got my entire right side of my body soaked. I don't even know how big the fish is. It doesn't look like it's that much bigger than 20. So I don't know why this is such a fight. I mean, maybe it is and I'm just an idiot. Surely this fish is about to get tired, right? Dude. Still going up the creek. Look at it. This fish must be bigger than I think it is. It's going back up towards the log, which, by the way, I don't want. This fish is going to get tired eventually. I think she's finally getting tired. Get the net ready. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Looks like the second nymph has grabbed her tail now. So we've got one in the mouth and a second nymph in the tail. I don't know when that happened. Look. No, stop, dude. You're accomplishing nothing at this point. That's the point where I can't turn her head, though. That's a 20-inch fish, but golly, that fight was difficult. Thanks, girl. I knew this hole had a chance of some big fish, but it's the second nice fish I pulled out of here. Heck yeah, brother, heck yeah. Well, guys, I just had to, like, fight my demons to get this fish in. And so at some point, she got hooked on the tail as well, but the main fly is the stone fly right in the corner of her mouth. Thanks, girlie. Just pop that off of you real quick. Chill out, girl. All right, I'm gonna show this fish off for you guys real quick. Might be my biggest of the day. I don't know. Beautiful brown though. I mean, doesn't get much better than that. So, there she blows. There she blows. Thanks, old girl. So I hope you enjoyed this more educational style video. I debated as to how much detail to go into in this video only because I didn't want to drag it out too long, but I think you can generally understand what I'm looking at when I approach a good hole. I realize I didn't go into any details on the rig, but this video is meant to focus more on the actual fishing itself. Having said that, if you have any additional questions, let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching.